hammering and banging and drilling. So I'll just go ahead and pick all these, and I'll see you in a minute. I can't believe how many beans I've just picked from those little bushes out the back there. I can't believe I have never grown this many before, and nothing is really eating them. So I think they've just been in a perfect spot, and I'm just gonna enjoy eating these. I'll probably freeze some and we'll have some fresh. The plants have still got some more on there, and they'll get a little bit bigger, those ones, and I'll pick those ones as well. But I'm super happy with this little crop. So I'll give these a bit of a rinse off here. I'm actually in the process of just trying to declog my outside drain. It's just over winter, it just gets a build-up of fat, and it turns into a great big fat ball. Because I've been noticing that my drains in my kitchen sink have just been smelling of stale water, and I thought I had a water leak, but I didn't. I smelt everywhere in the dishwasher, under the cupboard, and I did smell down in the drain in the sink here, and you can smell, stale water. So I went out yesterday and had a look, and there's just this great big fat ball that's solidified in there. So even though you wash, hot soapy water, wash that down the drain, and once you've cleaned your pots and stuff, but it just builds up over winter, and it's just sort of blocked the water draining away on it, and so I've been in the process of just trying to clean that out as well. Not a nice job. Okay, I've come across this recipe that I wanted to try, and it's only got 3 ingredients in it. One is choc chip, the other is peanut butter, and, meant to be Ritz, but I got Jatz biscuits. That's all I could get. So we make a little sandwich out of these 2, and then we melt the chocolate, and then we just dip it in the chocolate. So sounds easy enough, so I'm going to make some today. So first of all, I'm just going to pop these. Actually, I might get a tray out for this. I think you can just leave them on the bench and just let them sort of set there with the chocolate, but I might just pop it on a tray on one of them and pop them in the fridge. The next doors are having a little bit of work done somewhere. I could just hear some banging and drilling, so hopefully it doesn't come through too loud on my video. Because I went to film outside with getting the beans before, and I just managed to get a little bit of talking in before they started drilling and banging. So I thought, okay, I'll just do that. Pick the beans, and then I'll show you what I got. Okay, so just using some crunchy peanut butter. And I'll just use a teaspoon. It's not very oily, this one, so, which is good. So I'm just gonna, hopefully I don't break the biscuits. Just gonna pop those on there like that. Try and make it neat. I'll put one of those on the top and squash it down like a sandwich, like that. Don't know how thick you can really make them, but I won't put too much on there. Just making a nice little biscuity sandwich. Sometimes I just like super easy things to make, not very many ingredients. I did have to go out and buy just the choc chips and the Jatz biscuits. Not sure if there's a bit of a competition with the Jats and the Ritz, but just make it nice and neat. So I'll just go through and sandwich all these ones together. Okay, so this is what I'll just make for now. If I've got a lot of chocolate left over, I might just sandwich a couple more together. So I'll just, in the meantime, get the chocolate chips melted and we'll dip them in the chocolate. So that's 30 seconds and it's just starting to melt on the bottom there, so I'll give it a bit of a stir. Back in the microwave for another 30. Oh, it's melting down just nicely. I reckon probably just another 30 seconds. Get a good stir up. Tell a lie, there is an extra little ingredient. This is just some Himalayan pink sea salt, and you can sprinkle that on the top of the chocolate once you've put it on there. So that was like 30-second increments. So what I'm going to do is probably work quickly here, and just need to dip these into the warm chocolate mixture and put them straight back on the tray there. Oopsie. Very nice. So we just turn them over, lift them up, probably scrape off any excess. Just lay them on the tray just like that. I will just scrape off any excess because I'm not sure how far this chocolate will go in the way that how many biscuits I can cover. But anyway, it's all trial and error, first time making it. I'm just reading the news this morning and it popped up as a little article on there, and I thought, oh well, might as well give it a go. Don't want to make them too thick with chocolate. I mean, everyone loves chocolate, but I want to just probably stretch this out. Whoops, without making a mess. Maybe the others I might just try and maybe I'll just dip the top in. I'm not sure how far this is going to go. I don't think I'm going to get that many covered actually. So what I might just do is just pop them in and then maybe just have them on the top. That could be something I could do as well. Just to stretch it out. Okay, I have 2 more to go. I think I'm just going to have enough chocolate to cover. I can cover both sides on these ones. And probably just a little bit left over for the chef. So while they're still setting, I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit of salt on the top. I'll do it for half, so if the others don't like it. Yep, so I'll just do that. Okay, so I'm going to pop them in the fridge, leave them for probably 15-20 minutes, and the chocolate has set. It'll be perfect. In the meantime, I shall just clean up this rest of the chocolate. Oh, I haven't drunk much water at all today. feeling a little bit dehydrated, I think. I've just been back to work. I work in a very hot environment. I'm just trying to just recover. And yeah, just feeling a little bit tired, but I thought I'll just have some Christmas presents to wrap up this morning. So I've done that. Went and picked all my beans. Then I wanted to make this recipe today. I've also just got into paper crafting. I've been doing lots of different types of paper crafting. I'm creating my own notepads and stickers, and I'm making these kind of like little pocket booklet things with lots of little tabs in them, and you can put in little envelopes and notepads and just lovely embellishments in them, and I have so enjoyed making those. I follow a lady on YouTube, her name's Tina, and she has these most beautiful designs, and they're free printables, and then all you've got to do is print out the paper, the printables, the patterns, and then you just put it all together. I watch her tutorial first to see how she does it, then I'll print everything out, and then I'll turn her tutorial back on and just go through the steps again with her, just watching the video. So my front room is an absolute mess. I'll take you out there and have a look. It's just like a bit chaotic at the moment, so I've just got things everywhere. I've just got myself a new Cricut machine, and I've been using that to make some stickers, and just, I'll just swing over here. I've just got myself a new printer. I've got an Epson ET2820, and I've just been, learning how to use it, and then I printed these out today, and I think these are a little bit light in colour, so I might just have to make them a little bit darker on the next setting. So this is my Cricut machine. This is the Cricut Maker 4. And then just over here, this is all my tools and extra bits and pieces. I've got all my washi tape, everything. I'm just trying to get it all sorted out. And all my papers and printing material. And I have these beautiful papers here that you can just use those as crafting. They're absolutely beautiful patterns. Look at that. That's so gorgeous. And this is my Christmas present. This is a Christmas present for me. And it's to put all my, it's a trolley, and you can put all 30 by 30 centimetre pages in there, and my printer will go on top. So just at the moment, I've just got it on this table, and my Cricut I've just got on this ottoman here on a piece of solid board there. It works well there, so I'm not too fussed in moving that anywhere. Okay, it's probably been 10 minutes in there. They've hardened up really nicely. So, not perfect. When things are not perfect, I like to call it rustic. Alrighty, so probably could have just been just a little bit more, probably on the bottom is a little tiny bit damp, but that's anyway. Let's have a taste test. Okay. Very nice. It's just got a tiny, tiny little bit of salt on the top, peanut butter, chocolate, and the Ritz biscuits. Very nice. You could also use dark chocolate as well on that. I just used milk chocolate this time, but I really like those. Very easy to make. Took like about 15 minutes to make and 10 minutes to set, so no baking. Oh, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I shall see you in the next video. Okay, bye for now.